The offensive line change didn't help the Texans' rushing attack a ton. In fact, it was the first game where Joe Mixon played the whole game and didn't rush for at least 100 yards. He talked about how to fix that rushing attack, his mentality for this game, and why the Texans can go on a run here before the season is over. If you're a fan of Daily Fantasy, stick around until the end of the video. We'll put together a prize picks entry together. And here's Joe Mixon from inside the Texans locker room.
In talking to D'Amico about getting the running game back where it was, what do you think are some of the keys to doing that?
Just playing fast, playing physical, and playing on the other side of the line of scrimmage, man. I mean, that's the main thing, and we got to keep the main thing the main thing.
We always talk about the continuity of the line and how it helps pass protection. How much does it help run blocking as well?
Well, it helps because, one, the defense can't just try to pin their ears back for the pass, you know what I'm saying? And obviously in our offense, you know, our run is married with the play action. And I think that as long as we execute in the run game and set up the play action in the pass game, I mean, there's holes open everywhere. And then obviously in terms of offensive, you know, mindset and philosophy, I mean, if you look at teams like, you know, San Fran, teams like the Lions, they do it a lot. You know, they marry their run with their play action, and that's, you know, something that I think that we do as well. And we just got to go out there and really execute, and that's really the name of the game.
The Micah Parsons factor, how much is that something just as a defender that does make a lot of plays on the other side of the line of scrimmage is something to account for?
Yeah, man. I mean, obviously everybody knows the player that Micah Parsons is, great player, and obviously it's a lot of respect on our end in terms of the way that we got to handle him. And I think that, you know, we just got to do whatever we can to make sure all eyes is on Micah and all hands is on Micah. So, I mean, that's just what it is, and that's what it's got to be. We can't let him be the person to dictate and, you know, really disrupt the, you know, the football game for us, or our philosophy. We got to go out there, do what we do, and, you know, try to limit his presence any way that we can.
Joe,
Go ahead.
CJ told us that he had asked you what's it like to play at Dallas. Can you tell us some of the things you told him about the atmosphere there and kind of what it's like?
Yeah, I mean, Dallas is Dallas. I mean, they got a hell of a stadium. It's real nice, and, you know, we really just, at the end of the day, it's all football. You know, we got an indoor stadium as well, just like they do. When it come down to it, we just got to go out there, keep the main thing, and that's playing out there to go out there and win a football game. And we're going to keep it as simple as that, really. I think that's really all that matters is the football game.
D'Amico said that the Texas aspect of this is for the fans, but obviously they get into that.
Say that one more time?
The Texas aspect, Dallas and Houston, the rivalry with the cities is more for the fans. You guys kind of apply that to any game. I know that you focus on the football matchup of it, but it is an all-Texas game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm sure for them it's probably a crazy thing because it's Houston and Dallas, but, I mean, for me, I haven't really looked at it that way. It's more so of we have a football team in front of us, and we got to go out there and go execute and win the football game. We're gonna keep it simple, and it's gonna stay that way.
And Joe, what's the internal message, if you will, that give everything away what you guys talk about? Just knowing you are where you are right now, 6-4, pretty good shape. More to do, light at the end of the tunnel with 7 to play.
Yeah.
What's the message internally to get it right between now and next season?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I believe, like you said, 7 opportunities left. At the end of the day, you got to take them one at a time. One at a time, go out there each and every day and trust the process. Put that work in Wednesday or Monday through Saturday and go put it on tape on Sunday. And I think that from where we're in great shape. Just got to go out there, handle business. Like I said, 7 more weeks left, and we got a team right here that, you know, is a hell of a football team. And we got to go out there and go take it. And they're not going to roll over, and they're not just going to sit there and be like, here's the football game. Like, nah, like we got to go out there. We got to go earn it. We got to go put it on tape. So we're going to leave it simple as that, bro. But, you know, in terms of, you know, how I feel about the whole situation, I mean, we got a great opportunity in front of us where I believe that we can get hot. And if we get hot at the right time, man, I think that it'll take us a long way. You know, having the momentum in the NFL is huge. I done been a part of it like that, and I'm sure they have as well. But I think that right now is a great time and a great week where we get started.
You keep
Having said
talking
that, how
about,
much weight?
Keeping the main thing. Sorry, you keep talking about keeping the main thing.
Yeah.
How hard is that? Is it easy to be focused and ignore the outside noise and everything, or is it something you have to think about?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, when it come down to it, you got to have tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying, and know how to be able to shift focus each and every week. And I think that with D'Amico, he does a hell of a job with how he attacks the week. And I think it's really a trickle effect, with how you got to adjust and do certain things. But I mean, it's football at the end of the day. You got to go out there, you study your opponent, you put the work in during the week, and then on Sunday you just got to go out there and, do whatever you can to most ultimately come out with a dub. But, for us, we just got to play our game and play it for 60 minutes. And or if it take a little bit more than that, that's just what we got to do. But like I said, I mean, it's football, and we're going to keep it football. We're not going to make it no bigger than what it is, and we're going to go out there and do what we do.
Going back to what you were saying about, closing out the season, and if you get hot at the right time, the potential that you guys have, how much weight do you put on this game to end this 2-game skid and then get back on the winning column and close out, on a good note?
Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a question. I mean, when it comes down to it, like I said, I mean, Dallas is a damn good football team. Like, let's not get it messed up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes down to it, every NFL team is damn good. I mean, from the worst to the best. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we just got to go out there and play football for 60 minutes and execute. Let's not, if we're up and whenever that time is, we got to put them away. If we're down, we got to somehow figure out a way to figure it out and go out there and take the dub. I mean, that's really the name of the game. But I truly feel like, they're a hell of a football team. We know what we're up against. But when it comes down to it, that's just the respect factor of it. That's the NFL. But, I mean, let's not make a mistake about it. Like, they know what they're up against, too. It's not no, one-sided thing. I mean, I think that both sides is like, it's mutual respect. But, when you go out there and play, they trying to beat us just like we trying to beat them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, we keep the main thing in football. And, like I said, I feel like great opportunity in front of us, and we just got to go out there and put it on tape for 60 minutes, and we got to execute. It's a big one. It's Monday night. We got to go out there with the intensity that we going out there to go win, and that's what our mindset got to be throughout the week, and that's what we're going to do.
Always love Joe Mixon's mentality, his infectious intensity that he brings to the table when he talks about football and he talks about getting on track. This team is better because Joe Mixon is really good on the field, but Joe Mixon seems to be an excellent locker room addition to this team as well. It would be an excellent addition to your football watching routine, the best and easiest way to play daily fantasy. That's my friends at Prize Picks. Play your first $5 and get $50 on Prize Picks when you use my code STOOTS when you sign up, STOOTS. There's a link in the description down below. Check out Prize Picks. I mentioned it's super easy to play. Let's put an entry in for this Monday Night Football matchup. You hit the little calendar, you go down here, you find Dallas and Houston, and you'll only get players from that matchup. Of course, you can do it across a variety of sports and games. And let's go right to the touchdowns. Nico Collins in his return is scoring a touchdown. At least that's how I feel. Receiving yards with a banged-up secondary. CeeDee Lamb feels like he's going to have a big day. And the Cowboys have one of the best kickers in all of football from a distance standpoint. That's good because they're not going to move the ball a whole heck of a lot. $5 right here on this. We're going to make it a power play to 5.5 times our entry. You can submit it just like that, or if you want to get fancy, it's a big boxing match Friday night. Iron Mike Tyson is going to be competing against Jake Paul, and the great one, he's got a little promo here for you, a big discount, more than half a punch landed by Mike Tyson, you could add that to your entry. We're going to submit it as is with just the football. Maybe you want to use that Tyson entry in one of your college or basketball or hockey. I mean, Prize Picks has everything. I mentioned it. The best and easiest way to play daily fantasy. Use my code Stoots, STOOTS, when you get signed up, and you'll get $50 when you play your first 5. Appreciate our friends at Prize Picks. I appreciate you checking them out. I've heard from a lot of you how much fun you're having with Prize Picks. If you haven't signed up, now's the perfect time. Check that link out in the description. Appreciate you watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait until we talk Texans again soon.